Hello guys!
Hello.
We got a comment from one of you.
Yeah, we got a comment from one of you. Chris Barker asked a question on the last movie.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd answer it here. We'll of course give him a comment as well below his question. But Chris Barker asked, what are Dragonmaster's best Pokemon at the moment?
Metal, Kyurem, Metagross.
Yeah, that's your big hitters, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they are all quite highly evolved.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's this episode going to be about, mate?
How to raid.
How to raid. And this has nothing to do with that. Yeah, I'm not going to mention that game now because it's got the same name, and we're not doing that because we're not being sponsored, are we?
No.
No. So we'll just skip that. Okay. What are raids? Still not talking about that game, you know, so just get out of your mind. Yeah, just out of your mind. Come on.
Yeah, I have heard that it's bad.
Okay. Well, we're all entitled to our opinion, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, but in Pokemon Go, a couple of years ago, they started up with something called raids.
Yeah.
Me personally, I had a little break in Pokemon Go after the first half year. And
Me too.
when I came back, I saw these big raid stuff and I thought, okay, what's this about? And it was, interestingly enough, quite difficult to do them solo.
I had a long break.
Yeah. And so when I did my first raid, because I didn't know anyone else, I wasn't invested in the Pokemon community then.
Yeah.
I jumped into a 5-star raid because I saw an awesome, nice legendary Pokemon that, I would like to go for that. I thought like, it's like you have to fight it. And you're probably going to get matched up with other people.
Whoa.
So I entered the 5-star raid.
Whoa. I think Mewtwo.
Nah, I think it was Dialga. I think it was Dialga. Or the Latios. I can't remember now really. But I joined in that raid and I was expecting like other people to pop up. And they didn't. So as a level 24, I went solo against tier 5 raid boss, which is a legendary. And of course I beat the raid and I caught the Pokemon. Nah, it didn't happen.
No.
I got obliterated and soon thought, okay, that was just a wasted raid pass. So I went out and thought, this is not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But what is Pokemon raids then? Well, simply put, Pokemon raids are special gyms which then have these eggs on them. There's pink for tier 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And for tier 3 and 4, their color is, remember?
Yellowish.
Yeah, yellowish, orangey, whatever. Depends on your screen. And for the 5-star ones, it's a purple one.
Yeah.
Purple bluish.
Yeah.
And these eggs, after an hour of popping up on the gym, will spawn into one of many different types of Pokemon.
Yeah.
And this is random.
Don't get your hopes up.
True that. This is random though, which Pokemon spawns, except for the tier 5 raids, because the tier 5 raids are normally only one Pokemon in the roster.
Yeah, maybe 3.
Yeah, maybe more, but normally only one.
Yeah.
And we're talking about tiers. Now, tiers is just a level. So a tier 1 raid would be a normal weak Pokemon.
Yeah.
Very often it's an uninvolved one.
You dog, shut up.
And the tier 2 is basically the same. When you get to the tier 3, it's when it starts to get hard, can start to get hard to solo, depending on what Pokemon it is.
Yeah.
Tier 4s are, in some cases, actually more difficult than the tier 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Depending on the Pokemon that is it.
Yeah, and your counters and that stuff and their moves.
Yeah. And so I'm going to show my phone here because I've got an awesome tool called GoTools 2. I was going to talk about this later, but I think it's, apparent to show it now. Update information. Yeah, it constantly updates because they're constantly changing the raid bosses or whatever. So here you see what is the current tier 1. Tier 1 currently now is Sneasel, Kirlia, Gothita, and Nuzleaf. And you see here, it's gone high bar now. It's jumped over tier 2. Okay, maybe there's no tier 2. Oh well. Or maybe it just needs to reset. Nah. Tier 3 is a lot of Pokemon. The Lowland Executor. Oops, I'll remove this one. A Lowland Executor, Espeon, Cacturne, Crawdont, and Absol. And as you notice here in this add-on, it will show you on the side of the Pokemon. If you see there on Absol, you will see the little stars. That means it can become shiny. Normally, shiny Pokemon are first evolves. So they're rare, but they're first evolves. Meaning, if there's a Machamp there, you can't get it shiny because it's not the first tier of the Pokemon. Machamp is.
Yeah, I got the shiny Machamp. That has bad moves, bad praise.
And also underneath there, you can see which counters you should use for that Pokemon. What would be best? So here you see Yanmega with bug moves is the most powerful. And up here you'll see the difficulty. And this one means it's dead easy to be soloed. Basically you have to go to tier 5, I guess. Where we have Articuno and Zapdos now. And there you see that, well, it's difficult to do alone, but
do we have
2 people.
Articuno and Zapdos back?
Now they're coming now tomorrow. But we have, it's difficult to do as 2, seemingly impossible to do alone, but if you're 3 or more, it's fairly simple. Same with Zapdos. So it gives you a little idea of what you need and what kind of counters you need. And meaning counters is a Pokemon that counters the Pokemon that's in the raid. Normally, the counter is a Pokemon that's super strong against the raid Pokemon. So Articuno is an ice flying type, hence a rock type is good. So
it's a good one.
And Zapdos is flying and electric. That means ground Pokemon and ice Pokemon are quite powerful towards it.
But ground is not very effective
against flying, but rock is. So a rock Pokemon is quite powerful. Now it's the raids themselves will be done in timers. So normally a raid below tier 5 will give you 180 seconds to complete the raid. That would be 3 minutes. And raid above, which is a tier 5 raid or a EX raid or a Mega raid, will give you, I think it's 280 seconds, which is a little longer. And close to 5 minutes, but it's not completely. But That's the timer for it. That's why a tier 4 raid can be more difficult than a tier 5 if you're few people, because a lot of the old tier 4s, they were almost as powerful.
Yeah. But it's not easy if you have all fighting type.
Yeah, some of them are, depending on what Pokemon you're fighting. EX raids, they haven't been around for a while now.
No.
They stopped because of the corona. EX raids is you have to find a gym that is a EX gym. And that can be difficult. To be honest, there's no raids nearby.
I think you got an invite, but...
Yeah, possibly. Can't see it now, though. No, I don't want to exit. I don't know if there's any gyms around here that are EX. I'm not sure. Yeah, lucky about that one. It will have this label here, and if you defeat a raid in this gym, there's a slight chance that you will get a letter invite in the game, of course, for an EX raid at the specific gym. Now, the invite also applies for one friend. It normally did.
Yeah.
An ultra friend. So you could invite a friend with you at the same rate, so you could come too.
We are more than ultra friends.
We are best friends. Yeah, that's a dead given. So we are best friends. So if I got an EX, I could send you an invite. Yeah, or the other way around. So that's cool. Anyways.
What was in EX raids?
Well, the last Pokemon in EX raids was Regigigas. And since the Corona thing came out and basically the whole world shut down in March, there hasn't been any EX raids.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they'll bring them back again because there's a lot of fun Pokemon to get there. Okay, and the newest edition, Mega Raids, we have actually talked a little about. It's basically the few Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. Now it's Venusaur, Charizard, and not Squirtle, but Blastoise. And you can get candies for them.
Enough.
Yeah, close enough. And you can get energy and candies for them, and the quicker you beat the raids... Yeah. And the quicker you beat the raid, the more energy you get. First, then Mega Evolving your Pokemon.
Beat raid.
Yeah, not my fun either. So, how to do them and what you need. To do the different raids, it could be good to have a couple of add-ons, like the ones I showed you, the Beltrills. They can assist you, but they won't help you with the raid. Yeah. They will show you what counters you need, what kind of attacks you would need, etc., etc. You would also have to know how to build an efficient team. That can be smart.
In the Calcy IV.
Yeah, I will. Claim rewards, huh? Seriously? Yeah. Come on. Got it. Nice. Parties, come on. Here we go.
Oh, crap.
Here's my raid teams. Now, if you look at this raid team, you can predict what this is meant to take out. This is my Tyranitar killers. Because a load of Machamps and now also a Conkeldurr, they will just absolutely wreak havoc on the Tyranitar. Tyranitar is rock, dark, both weak to fighting. So these are 4x efficient. They'll just annihilate them. Also, here's my dragon fighting team. 6 Glaceons, fairly heavy, stocked out. Or this up there. So, you can set up teams like this. This is also a theme, Ghost Dark. Good for psychic Pokemon. Because you have to face it. In Tier 5 raids, normally there is a dragon, a psychic, or something else.
I think I got all the From Giratina?
Yeah. Origin form Giratina, that's true. It's a really nice one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just how to build a team.
When is it going to come in tiny?
I don't know. It might not. You know, Niantic, they do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have to have the raid passes.
Yeah.
And when it comes to raid passes, you have to be smart, because you get one free raid pass every day. So if you don't have a free raid pass in your bags all the time, you got either you've been raiding or you're doing a mistake. Because you should go and get, even though you're not going to raid that day, you go spin a gym, get your free raid pass, because next day you can use the free raid pass and you will get another free raid pass. So you get 2 free raids. If you're going for raiding that day.
Yeah.
So
I am more a PvP kind of guy.
Yeah. Okay, so nice tools for raiding then. I mentioned the Go Tools. Go Tools 2.
Yeah.
Also, we have my little favorite, Calcy IV. It is actually quite a big add-on with lots of different tweaks on it, but I use it just simplified because I can't be bothered doing all the other stuff. Let's find it, and there it is down there. Calcy IV. Now, switch to game, it tells me. And then it will pop up with a little button here. An auto scan. So if I go into my Pokemon like this, and I, for instance, go into my... which one? Choose a different one, maybe? I will take my Tyranitar. Yeah. And it pops up and it shows it's an 87% IV. Nice. And if I click this one, I can have this one. It'll show the attacks that are possible for this Pokemon.
Why on earth Ice Fang?
It's got Iron Tail. It's not Ice Fang. It looks just, because of the colors, it's looking difficult, but it's Iron Tail. But the setup I have on mine is Bite Crunch. And Bite Crunch, if I click on Bite, like this, I clicked on it, didn't I? Yeah. Bite and Crunch. It is a 99% damage on raids and 98 in PvP. I'm guessing we got the Stone Edge for the 100%. And that's also because in PvP not that many Pokemon are vulnerable but to the dark, but there's a lot that's taking a lot of damage from the Stone Edge. So if you're going a second attack on your Tyranitar, Crunch, Stone Edge is the way to go. Fire Blast is just, as you see, a waste of space, especially for PvP. But for raids, 100% Stone Edge Bite. So you have the fast attack Bite. Okay. So, and you can do this on pretty much any Pokemon you want. For instance, Mewtwo. Let's go into my shiny just to brief a little bit. And I can click on this one as well. And I'll get this one. And I'll click on the arms. And you see Mewtwo has got a lot of attacks. But I've already got the powerful one. Because I got the Psy Strike from the thingy. And Confusion Psy Strike. That's 108% raid DPS and 115% PvP DPS. So, or damage per time. So, because the Psy Strike is a quick attack and powerful enough, as you see here, it's got 90 as a 2-1, and also it's piggybacking off the Confusion, which is a really powerful move to build energy. So, and you can also try the different things. You could add Flamethrower in there. It's not a bad move. I don't think...
If you ask me, Psycho Cut is a bit better.
Well, the numbers themselves might be that, but the problem with Psycho Cut, it is a melee attack, and Mewtwo's physical melee damage is weak. It's special attack Pokemon.
Yeah.
So that's why the Confusion is a lot better. But as you see here, regardless of what secondary attack you use, none of them are weak. They're almost all powerful.
Hyper Beam.
Yeah.
Cannonball.
The weakest one is Hyper Beam, actually.
It's the same.
Yeah. But Shadow Ball is quite good. It used to be the best one, but the Psy Strike has taken over that.
It's kind of new.
Yeah, it came the last time Mewtwo was in Tier 5 raids. Okay. So, what Pokemon should you use for raiding then? Well, for people, it's really, it's really tempting to just, if you look at my Slaking there, 4,000 CP. Yeah, you gotta use that one because it's gonna pack a punch. But it's more than that.
Yeah.
If we look at the Slaking, it's quite low. Yeah. It's a low IV, pretty bad IV, but it's a high level one. And that's the next thing I wanted to talk to you about. Because there is something called IVs, there's something called levels, and we have the CP, which everyone can read, and you have the type advantages. These are all things you should think about.
Do not. I repeat. Do not use
Slaking
against the fighting type.
Nope. He will be pulverized.
Yeah.
Okay. Just popping back in there. If you're looking at the Pokemon I have, if, say, as I said, I built a team towards fighting Tyranitar.
Yeah.
Tyranitar is a rock dark Pokemon. It's super weak to fighting. So, anything that Pokemon can do then, it won't do much to fighting Pokemon.
Yeah.
And you'll do massive damage with a fighting Pokemon towards it. If you were to bring, say, flying Pokemon towards Tyranitar, it won't do much damage.
Then you're fucked.
Yeah, you're pretty much screwed then, because it won't do that much damage. So, choosing the right types is the first place to go. Now, whenever you're going to raid, Niantic has made one of these suggested things, and you can go with them. You can always go with them. It's not a dangerous thing to choose, whatever. It's the pre-pick from Niantic's own machine there. But, basically...
The machine!
Yeah. It's a machine, and it doesn't do the best ones.
It's bad.
Normally, it chooses Pokemon that are very resistant towards the Pokemon you're fighting's attacks. So it'll choose tanky options, not DPS options. But you can just do as you please with. It's actually fun to sit down and make the teams.
Isn't exakt
Nope, Machamp is what we call, same as Alakazam, is a glass cannon. Yeah. It doesn't take many hits.
Glass cannon.
Yeah.
You can call it.
Yeah. Basically, it packs a huge wallop punch, but it cannot take many itself. Now, a lot of people are saying that, as long as you bring 100 IV Pokemon in, you're good. Because IVs are the most important things. Well, they're not. IVs matter a lot. Movesets is very important. The level of the Pokemon is very important. CP, not so important. And that's because you have a lot of Pokemon that has a low CP, but still is max leveled. For instance, most of the bug Pokemon, they're quite weak on CP, but they still pack a good punch because of their high level. So it's important to get your head out of the big numbers on the CPs.
Yeah.
And to actually choose the right types, and that's it.
And IVs
Yeah.
don't do a crap.
Well, they do something, but it's not the most important thing.
Yeah.
And I'll just do a quick explainer for that, because you have something called breakpoints. The breakpoint thing is basically, if you look at IV and level, you'll have a stair with the damage going up, and the higher IV the Pokemon is, the quicker it'll do more damage. But it'll reach a maximum, I think it's at level 32 or 34, where it cannot do any more damage. So if you have 100 IV Pokemon, leveling it past 32 is kind of just a waste of your Stardust and of your candies, etc. If you want to do it, just do it. But it's a waste. If you have a weak Pokemon, for instance a low IV one like that Slaking there, by powering it all the way up, it'll do the same damage as the high IV Pokemon, because it's going to get maxed out anyway. But it's going to be expensive. So the IVs are good for one thing, and that's saving your Stardust and candies. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I have birthday tomorrow.
Yeah. So you have a birthday tomorrow. That's also true.
Yeah.
You turn. How old are you again?
15.
15, mate. It's a momentous occasion. And we'll celebrate that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, with cakes and whistles and everything. But I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
In the comment section, I'll put down the tools that I've talked about. Most people know about them anyways. And
Yeah.
That's about it. Tomorrow it's birthday.
Yeah.
So I guess
Maybe I'll film tomorrow.
yeah. So I guess that's bye-bye for now then.
Yeah. Bye.